everyone. Welcome to our live here. Today we are in Italy and I am at a Cube of Truth, which is a really cool thing that some people do here. It's an animal rights activism thing. Hi, thanks for coming. You're the first one here. So I'm Miss Katie. I'm an animal rights activist. I'm a teacher. I have been vegan for almost 10 years. And behind me is something called a Cube of Truth. Now, today it's not a cube because they only have two TVs. But as you can see behind me, there's one TV here and there's another TV there. And they are showing what actually happens to the animals. Hey, thanks for coming, guys. Hey, Joe. Hi. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing to the account. And today we're going to be talking about the animals. If you have any questions, hi, Ryben. Thanks. Oh, you're a big fan. I hope you're a fan of the animals and not just of me, because we want everyone to be vegan in this world, right? Hold on, try to adjust my bag here. So as I said, I'm in Italy. If you don't know me, I'm 61 years old. I have been vegan for almost 10 years. My vegan declaration day was on June 27th, 2016. So coming up this year later, I will be vegan for 10 years. Being vegan means that we don't exploit animals. Thanks for coming. Hi, I'm Katie. Why did you write, oh my God, what happened? Oh my God, what happened? Hey, we have the same name, kind of. Somebody named BF Die Fan Ultimate is here, and you wrote, "What's my favorite vegan snack?" Oh, I don't know. I like lots of different foods, you know. And does it really matter though what my favorite vegan snack is? What I want to talk about is not what I like, not so much anyway, you know. But what can you do to make the world a better place? So my goal here on this channel is not just to help you guys to become vegan, but to help you guys to become animal rights activists. So what you should be doing at all of your events, at all of your Cube of Truth events, anything at all, is to just film, just live stream. I know it's scary. I know it's scary to live stream. It's scary for me too. Every time I press the button, I'm like, what if they can't hear me? What if I don't say the right thing? What if something happens behind me? What if somebody does something mean? These are all valid concerns. But the thing is, being vegan is a moral baseline, and I used to eat animals just like you guys. So when you've done something wrong in the past, you have to try to undo that harm. So we all have a moral responsibility to be as vegan as possible. So thanks for coming here, and if you can see, you're just joining me. This is a TV back here, and this is what we call a cube of truth. And my husband is back there. Maybe you can see him. He's standing there. Actually, that's my husband over here. That's my husband. And he's dressed all in black. And what he's doing is watching to see who comes to look at the TV screens. The TV screens are showing what's happening to the animals. You just wrote that plants don't feel pain. And that's absolutely true. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain or a nervous system. Good job. All right. So yeah, my husband's over here. Wait, where is he? Where did he go now? Yeah, he's still behind there. And what he's doing is he's going to talk to people who stop and look at the TV screens. The TV screens are showing the factory farm footage of what actually is legal. So there's a lot of violence on the screens. It's very sad to watch. And people are coming by. And the other day, the police came. The other day, the police came to the Cube of Truth and they said, I don't think you should be showing this to the children. And so the people said, well, it is public knowledge. What's happening on the screens is actually legal. So it's up to the parents' responsibility to make sure if their kids are watching it, that they explain to them what's going on. Thank you very much for being here. What do I think about Alpha Gal? I don't know what Alpha Gal. Who's Alpha Gal? Don't know who that is. Okay, Liam says you can't do nothing about it. I can't do anything about what? What do you mean? If you guys want me to answer your questions, put a super chat in, and I will absolutely do my best to try to read it out loud. Let's see what else you guys are writing. Somebody wrote vegan frover. What's a frover? Don't know what that is. Oh, the wind is blowing my necklace around here. Let me put that here. You became vegan yesterday. That's what somebody said. Guys, we have a new vegan in the house. Somebody named Rido. Good job. Proud of you. High five. How did this thing get so twisted? I'm going to choke myself. All right, that's okay. Thanks, guys, for being here. Okay, what else do we have? Somebody says Jesus loves. Well, Jesus is dead, I hate to tell you, but it seems apparently he was a nice guy. I don't know, though. But I'm wondering about Jesus. If he was such a nice guy and he had all this magical healing power, why didn't he just like boot around as fast as he could to heal as many people as possible? Just, heal the couple within his little vicinity. I don't know if I actually believe that Jesus had magical powers. Well, in fact, I don't. All right, so let me take you with me. I just want to show you something, okay? You ready? And I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you how I'm doing this right now. This is for all of you guys who want to be animal rights activists or who already are and are afraid to go live. So going live is so important to get over the shock of it, the fear of it, and just be brave enough to tell the stories of the animals. So you see, I'm on this pole here, look. There's this random pole here, you see? This is metal. I just happened to find it. And you see here, I have two little magnets. Can you see that? So I have one magnet here and one magnet here. And so what I do is I have on the back of my phone, I have also a magnetic type of case. So I can put this on the pole. I'll put it like this, flat. And just for an extra little support, I have these two extra magnets there. So that's how I'm doing this live stream. I'll show you guys later again if you're just coming here and you don't know what's going on. Up, got to flip that. So the reason that this is both ways is because in real life, if I'm talking to somebody, I will put it one way, but for YouTube or TikTok, I put it the other way. So today for you guys, like this. Okay? All right, let me look at your questions here. Somebody said pig and cow tastes good. Okay, so Xylo, I just want to remind you of something or warn you. Okay, if you keep writing things about hurting the animals or how you like their dead bodies, you're going to get banned forever. This is like a classroom right now, and we're here to encourage people to not hurt animals and not talk about how you like hurting animals. Okay? I'm going to let it go this time. But if you do something like that again, I'm going to have to put you in either timeout for 24 hours or permanently. Okay? So just write something positive. To the person who wrote, do I support Trump? I'm not interested in talking about people. We're talking here today about the animal victims that you guys eat. It's horrific how the animals are treated. And on these screens, you can see it. Let's go a little bit closer and see. Right? So you walk over here, and you can see here, this is a cube of truth. It's very hard to see because of the sun right now. But let's see if we can see. You see what's happening here is what's actually happening in the factory farms. Now I could flip this around and show you the sign in Italian, but you probably won't understand it unless you are Italian. And you see this man over here? He's with the group. He's with Anonymous for the Voiceless. What he's doing is he's talking to people about what they're seeing on the screens. So when you guys become animal rights activists and you're out as an animal rights activist, your responsibility is to get used to grabbing your phone and just pressing the live stream. I know it can seem daunting at first. Like I said, it's scary for me too. Like I just walk in here, I could trip, everybody could laugh at me. There's like 300 people watching right now. But it's really important anyway that we're not afraid and that we show the stories of the animals. So if you're just joining me, I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. This here is a cube of truth. Today there are only two screens. As you can see, people here are looking at what's happening, and they are getting their clicks. How many clicks does it take to become vegan? 100. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. So you can see here that they have somebody has a dog here, and of course, you guys, when you're doing live streams and you're talking about the animals, when you become vegan animal rights activists like me, when you get your own channel and you start doing lives, anytime you see an animal is a perfect time to talk about the animals that you see and try to make people realize that if they care about that animal, that they should not eat any animal. So we'll go over here. See? Cute little puppy, right? Okay. Here's a cute pup. Now, would you eat this puppy? No, right? You wouldn't want to hurt this little guy. Never did a single thing wrong to you. So then why do you think it is that so many people who pass by here with dogs eat other animals? It's quite cruel, actually, and completely unnecessary. Hey, little puppy. All right, so this is my husband over here. This is my husband, and he's talking right now to some different people who are looking at the screens. This is a group called Anonymous for the Voiceless here in Italy. And what's happening is they are seeing the violence that happens on factory farms that most of you pay for. Look at this cute little puppy here. It's another little pup. Now, one of the disadvantages that I have here in Italy is I don't speak Italian well enough to have conversations with anybody. But that doesn't mean I can't help, right? Like right now, for example, I just grabbed my phone. I thought, you know what? I can help the group anyway just by filming what's happening. So once again, that's my husband over there. And he's talking to two people about what they're seeing on the screen. Here's what's happening. I don't want to disturb things, but I'll try to show you a little bit. This this type of activism actually works even better in the dark. Because of the sun, it's a little bit hard to see the screen. But you can see that people are curious. You see these guys are walking by and they're like, what's going on? They're looking at the screen and they're thinking to themselves, wait, what's happening? And they are getting their clicks. Because it takes 100 clicks until you become vegan. Now, if my husband has a conversation with one of them, though, they could become vegan immediately. Because the way that Anonymous for the Voiceless works, which is this organization right here, is they have a specific list of questions that they ask people. They ask them to begin with, are you against exploitation? And everyone says, of course, I'm against exploitation. And then the list of questions goes on, until they come to the vegan conclusion, which is that if you don't want to hurt animals, don't want to exploit anybody, then you must be vegan. All right, let's see what it says here. I'm going to read some of your comments now. If you want to say something specific to me, feel free to put a super chat in because it's going very fast. The super chat will freeze and I'll be able to see it. Okay, did you see that? I can't speak Italian, but I pointed to the screens to some guys and said, now look at the screen. And the guy said, most people just don't want to know what's going on. Right? We have here somebody who has two dogs, right? What would happen? What would happen if I asked her if she eats animals? What do you think she would say? Since most people do eat animals, most likely that is what she would try to wiggle out of that, run away and be scared. People feel guilty. Now that's called, whoop, guys, won't forget, you have to tell me if this flips. Let's get it going again here. Hold on. Here we go. That's called cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is when you have a twisting of emotions within you. Like you think you're a good person because maybe you're vegetarian, but in reality you're not because you're still eating cheese, which comes from the rape, torture, and murder of mother cows and their babies. And so cognitive dissonance is when you fight within yourself, like your heart and your head are all mixed up. So you try to make excuses. It's like jumping through these hoops, doing mental gymnastics to try to convince yourself that what you're doing is okay. But all of us know that hurting animals is not okay. If you wouldn't want to eat these dogs, then don't eat anyone. Don't eat a pig. Don't eat a chicken. Don't eat a cow. Don't eat anyone. All animals have a right to live and to be free. Let's go back and walk again. If you're just joining me, I am Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I'm 61 years old. Oh, we have a super chat. Hold on, let me try and grab that. I have to scroll back. Let me see. All right, this is by somebody named Xavier. Xavier just put a $2 donation here on the screen, and it says CA, so that means he's from Canada. Hello, fellow Canadian. I'm actually in Italy at the moment at this Cube of Truth. If you don't understand, this is they call it a Cube of Truth. It's people, vegans, who are holding what's the screens, showing the documentary called Dominion. I often talk about it. They're showing different scenes about what happens to the animals that everyone eats. Okay, what you wrote is, I'm the second biggest butcher in the world. Okay, so I'm not sure what made you decide to say that here, but I'm going to hide you from this channel. Okay, so I've just removed you, so you can never pay me any more money again to tell me what a shitty person you are. Okay, now this person, guys, what's happened is I banned him. He can type and he can keep on seeing his own comments, but I will never see them. I'm not interested in getting $2 from somebody to tell me what an animal abuser they are. I'm interested in reading your comments when you tell me that you are striving to be vegan, when you are telling, oh, you might ask a question. So, for example, if you don't really know what veganism is, you might ask that. And so, very interesting thing happening here, by the way. Um, so one of the workers here, one of the people from the Cube of Truth, he saw this woman lingering. She's staying far away from the screens. You see the screens are over here. And he saw her. And he decided, you know what, I'm going to walk up to her. And he actually is a person from Anonymous, from the Voiceless. He is a person from the Cube of Truth. And you see on his arm there, he has the mask. That's one of the symbols that they use. Now, I personally hate wearing masks. And if it was me walking by a Cube of Truth and I saw people wearing masks, I wouldn't want to approach. I don't like talking to somebody if they have too much makeup on or a clown outfit or like wearing a mask. But when they talk to the people here, they take them off. So let's just walk back over here. As I said, I'm here in Italy. And if you go over here, you can see what's happening to the animals. I'm going to go a bit closer to show you guys because there's nobody here watching right now, okay? Hold on. Okay, so what we're looking at here is the pigs and what the pigs go through before they end up on your dinner plate. There's no reason on earth to ever eat an animal again. It's very sad. The animals, the pigs, are murdered in gas chambers at just 6 months old in the same way that the Nazis murdered the Jews. So you can see the people walk by here, two people. Looks like an elderly woman, another person. And because of the time of day, unfortunately, it's a bit hard to see the screens. But if people are interested and curious, they'll go closer. All right, so let me see what's happening with your comments here. Somebody says, Hitler said if you did this, then you're evil. But you say if you're not vegan, then I'm evil. Okay, so I don't know what you're saying, no name. But I don't know what you're talking about that Hitler said, but Hitler, let's just be clear, Hitler was a terrible man. And no, he wasn't vegan. That's a lie that people made up. He's not vegetarian. Hitler was a barbaric sicko. Now, we vegans are the opposite of Hitler. We are trying to protect the innocent. We don't think it's okay to put pigs in gas chambers. And um, yes, I do think you're evil if you eat animals. Yes, because you're hurting the innocent. Just like if you saw me or anybody else walk up to these dogs and stab them in the neck, would you call them a kind person? Started eating them? Of course not. It is evil to hurt anyone who's never done anything wrong. The animals that you all eat all did something terrible to nobody. Hold on, let's put this here. Okay? So just to show you, these are the magnets. I have two little magnets here. This is just a random pole that I found. See that? Okay, you can see the pole. You can see there's palm trees over here because I'm in Italy. And what I do is I keep these little magnets in my pocket. You see they just come off. They're like this. And I just keep them in my pocket right here. And when it's time, I always have my phone ready. And my phone does have a magnetic part on the back of it anyway. So I put this here. See, it sticks like that. And then I can put my phone right on there and I can be hands-free. So I just put it there. Ta-da! So I suggest that's what you guys should do. You animal rights activists, and you guys who are almost vegan and going to be activists soon, get yourself a kind of a case that you can that has a magnet at the back. Because then wherever you are, you can do quick videos. Oh, I saw a super chat go flying by. Let me see if I can find and get it. Let me see if I can slide back and find it. Oh, here it is. Somebody named Haroon Butt just gave a €2 donation. Thank you very much. And writes, this person wrote a lie. Okay, so Haroon, I'm going to not press like on your comment, and I'm not even going to read it out loud because you're just showing how ignorant you are. Anybody who thinks that biting into a cat is the same as biting into a carrot is not worthy of being here. Okay? You're just too stupid, honestly. Okay? So I'm going to let you go. Okay? Bye. Don't come back. Don't write anything else. Don't pay me your €2 to show the world what an ignorant asshole you are. Because what you're doing is you're trying to justify the animals that you eat. Meanwhile, I'm here looking at the incredible suffering that these poor beings go through. It is horrific. If I stand there in front of the screen for even 3 minutes or even 60 seconds, I start crying. We have no right to hurt innocent animals. All right. So I'm going to put another person here in a. I'm going to hide another person on my channel. So this person, I don't know, who's writing "eat cows" or something. You're banned. You're going to see your comment. Nobody else will, and you will never ever be able to contact me again unless you open a new YouTube channel. So you might want to do that. A lot of you guys do. A lot of you guys write me emails and say, "I'm sorry, I was just spamming." It doesn't matter. I'm not going to re-add you. Okay? Let's see what else you guys are writing. No, plants do not feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. Let's just look over here now. So in this bag, what I did is I brought some cards, my usual cards that I have on my desk. If you guys are just joining me, by the way, don't forget to press the like button. I see it right there. I don't know where you guys see it, but I see it right there. If you haven't pressed the like button yet, oh, I just saw it change. Thank you guys for pressing the like button. And thank you also to everyone who is sharing the live stream to help people to learn how to be kind. Animals never did a single thing wrong to us ever. Let's take a quick second here to look at some of these pictures. All right. When you see this picture, this is a picture of a duck. And ducks want to live and they don't want to die. Do not take the feathers out of a duck. That would be really mean. Do not put them in pillows. Do not buy pillows with duck feathers in them. And don't hurt anyone. So by the way, just before I go on to the next card, just put this over here. And don't shoot duck. Just don't hurt animals. It's so easy. Being vegan means you just don't steal from animals. You like, somewhere I'm smelling dog poop. I don't see any, but anyway. Okay, so let me see what you're writing here. Somebody writes, does the Bible say veganism is good? Absolutely. The Bible says in the 10 Commandments that you shouldn't kill. And the Bible says in the 10 Commandments that you shouldn't steal. If you are eating an animal, you have broken both of those commandments. Now, I'm not a religious person. I don't think religions are good. But for those of you who are religious and consider yourself to be Christian, then yes, you should be vegan. Because it clearly says in the Bible, don't kill and don't steal. If you're eating a chicken, you have paid somebody to kill the chicken, and you've also stolen their wings from them, their body parts from them. You stole their freedom, their joy, a family member of theirs. So be vegan instead. All right, let me just put this in my pocket here, and I'm just going to do a quick another walk around and see if we can see something. So you guys can get a case like this too, something. Keep some cards in there for when you're doing your live streams, and you can talk to people a little bit about different types of animals. Let's go back out, okay? All right. This is my husband. my husband, and he is participating in the Cube of Truth right now. We are in Italy, and he's holding a screen of what actually happens to the animals. What we do to animals is unconscionable. We have just no right to hurt them. Here's another screen over here. Here they're showing the fish, what happens to the fish. All of this is legal. It's not something that's illegal, it's all legal. There's so much violence that is legal that people are allowed to do towards animals that it is sickening. We need to completely change society. We need to change and alter everything. I'm going to go and get my two little magnets, and I'm going to see if they go on the other pole there now. So remember, if you're just joining us, I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I've been vegan for almost 10 years, and your job as a decent human being on this planet is to be vegan. That's it. You have to be. There's no, oh, I don't feel like it. It's, you must. Look what it says here. All good people must strive to be vegan. If you're not striving to not steal from animals, you're a shit human being. If you are not striving hard, working hard to be as vegan as possible, you're not a good person. It's just a fact. All right, so here are my magnets. So when you guys become vegan, remember, carry two little magnets like that with you. Get yourself a phone with a magnet at the back. I'm going to go over here and see if I can make this stick on a round pole. It might fall. It might fall. And if you guys fall, sorry, it's not my fault. Don't worry, I won't make you fall. Won't hurt you. Okay, let's go over here. So now we have this pole here. This one. And I have these two little magnets. Let's see. Do you think it's going to stick? Because it's really round. Put it here. Oh, it doesn't want to stay up on its own. I might have. Hold on, I'm going to hold you like this, guys, for a second. All right. But you always wanted to look up my nostrils. Sorry. All right, let's see if this is going to work. Okay, so I put them here. Right, I'm going to try to film my husband over there. Who's in the Cube of Truth. He's the one at the back. And then this over here is Marina. She's an animal rights activist as well. Okay, let's go over here and see if I can let go. I hope it doesn't fall. Let's see. I don't think I can do it, guys. Let me see if I can let go. Are you guys okay? You're on the pole. All right, look. All right. So I'm going to walk around over there, okay? You guys, can you occupy yourselves? I'm going to put a few of you in charge, okay? People are spamming all this beautiful fruit. Thank you for that. Oh, before I go, if you want to put a super chat on and ask me a question, I'll stay for a second. Don't forget to tell me if this flips in the wind, okay? That there. Okay, thank you to Jace Fun 7952 for writing Be Kind, Be Vegan. I love all this fruit that's going by. Fruits, vegetables, it's really colorful. Every vegan, feel free to do that. You guys are awesome. All right, let me see. Another tip for you guys who are going to be vegan animal rights activists is when you go into YouTube, you have the choice to ban certain emojis. I have banned the bacon one, the sausage one, the meat one, and that's why people can't spam the meat and stuff like that. There's a lot of comments that I'm seeing that says this message is held for review. So people are able to, I'm in Italy. People are able to spam all of these beautiful fruits and vegetables, but you cannot spam the meat emojis because I just blanked. I just got rid of them completely. All right. So thank you guys for being here. I'm just going to walk around over here, okay? Just going to be over there for a sec. I'm just going to wave and smile at my husband. And in the meantime, you guys be nice in the comments. Hold on, I'm going to give you guys some jobs. Who wants a job? Let me see. Paisley? Oh, camera's about to fall. Okay, it's okay. All right, let me see. Do I like foxes? Sally asks. me. I don't know what you mean. I haven't met every fox. I don't want to hurt any animal because don't think I have a right to eat them, rip off their skin or their fur. What else do we have? Somebody said, Mellow writes, wearing a bunch of animal-made clothing. Why are you doing that? Why are you telling me that's what you're doing? Okay, I'm going to put you in a timeout, Mello, because I'm not interested in hearing the clothes that you're wearing when you're abusing animals. Okay, you're going into timeout now for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes, you can type, but I will never see it, nor will anybody else. All right, just to show you guys. So here, this guy is an animal rights activist. We're in Italy. He is telling people who are asking about what they're seeing on these TV screens. Now it says there on the screen, they're talking about what happens there. You can see here what's happening. There's a cow who's about to get forced to be pregnant. The farmer puts on a long, a big long glove all the way up to here. And now what they're doing is they're holding down the female and they're going to force her to be pregnant. We all know what that is. It's sexual assault and it's not okay. Now, why are we showing this here? Because it's just evil and you need to know. Everybody here has been lied to by the meat, dairy, and egg industries, and it's time that you learn the truth. I want you to be a good person. I want you to be vegan immediately. I'm going to give some of you guys some jobs, okay? Okay. So the person who is, there's somebody here writing about from the Bible, okay? RS, I'm going to determine now whether I'm going to let you comment some more or I'm going to ban you based on what I see. So you wrote something, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Okay, this is bullshit. I already see that this is nothing good. Okay? That's why God is better than vegan. Okay. God is not better than vegans. Vegans are clearly better than God. I'm out here on a Sunday telling everybody how evil it is to hurt animals, how cruel they are. What is God doing right now to help the animals? What is God doing right now to help the animals? We have vegan animal rights activists here talking to people, showing them what's happening on the screens here, showing them what's happening in real life. What is God doing? What are you doing? You religious hypocrite, come here and quote the Bible, and you think you're going to heaven? I hate to be the one to tell you, but you're not. Heaven is for good people who try hard not to give their money to people who exploit animals. If you don't want to be exploited yourself, then don't pay for somebody else to be enslaved. All right, I'm going to give some jobs to people. If you are a good person, then let me know, and I'm going to give you a job. All right, here's a job. Okay, the person, somebody's trying to tell me that God made me. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. My mom and dad made me. That's who made me. Okay, strive to be as vegan as possible. Okay, the person who is spamming that, good job. Now we have somebody else. Kelly Tassi. You wrote hashtag be vegan, right? I thought. I want you to do better than that, okay? I want you to do that. I want you to put a bunch of fruit beside it, and then I want you to write be vegan again, and another bunch of fruits and vegetables. And I want your comment to be thick and big, so when people go by, they will see what you're writing. Write, plants don't feel pain. Write that. That's your job. Give somebody else a job. Okay, so somebody named Hula is going to get banned. You're going to be put in a timeout because you're writing nonsense that isn't helping to make the world a better place. Okay, so now I can't see your comment and nobody else can. All right, guys, have fun watching the live stream. I'm going to be walking around a bit, trying to talk to other people. I'll just let you guys hear by yourself. If somebody doesn't know what's happening, you guys can tell them. Okay, so for example, Raw3 Strange Channel, or whatever your name is, says strive to be as vegan as possible. Big hug to you. Good job. I want you to keep on spamming that, and I want you to keep educating people, okay? You're my teaching assistant right now. All right? Let's find another teaching assistant. If you want to be a teaching assistant, write yes in the comments, and I'll give you a job too. Let's see who we have. Hey, thank you. I see some wonderful people here. Okay, we've got somebody here named Euro Kalimon or something like that. Okay, nice spamming. I want you to write down inside of all of that some more words, okay? Because people are coming and they might not know that this is a vegan stream if I'm not standing here. So I want you to write stay vegan, okay? And then keep spamming that. Your comment should be this thick, full of vegan encouragement and all the different decorations, okay? That's your job when you come here. See what else? Yes, Evie. Good job. Evie wrote be vegan. Good, but Evie, I want you to write be vegan uh, at least 3 times in the comment. So that if it goes by really quick, they won't just see the fruits and vegetables, they'll see be vegan. Okay? Also, it'd be better if you say, well, no, I'm not going to say that. Good. All right. Okay. Paisley's asking about abortion. That's not the subject. Everyone else is talking about humans. We're talking about the animal victims that are in most of your intestine. Well, let me fix this here. All right. Okay, there's somebody spamming something. Somebody thinks that God is so evil that he put animals here for us to eat. Like, if that's your God's fucked up. That's your God. I don't like your God. If your God is telling you to hurt animals or people, run. Run away. Okay, if anybody has a super chat right now, I'm going to read it. If you have anything specific that you want me to read out loud, otherwise I'm going to go and walk around and I'll leave you guys alone. Look at all this amazing spamming. Okay, guys, I want you, all you wonderful vegans, keep on putting all of these beautiful decorations on the screen, you know? There's not too many opportunities in life where we can take over, but this comment section is one. Just any vegan who's here, stay and keep spamming all of this beautiful fruits and vegetables. You got this. You got it. Proud of you guys. All right? I'll just be, oh, I love it. Thanks. Oh, what's, okay, hold on. I just want to read this thing. Okay. Okay, so R.S. Charles, you're saying as a Christian, if you believe, I'm not a Christian. Okay, let's see what else you're writing. Okay, so somebody just wrote, eat meat. Okay, so game, whatever glitcher your name is, you're going to go in a timeout too. You're not going to be able to write anything at all. You're gone. Okay, you're going to write, but nobody else is going to see it except you. Only kind people are allowed to comment. Keep going, guys. I'll be back in a bit, okay? It's okay. No, no. Thank you, Ellen, for writing Be Vegan. Good job. Just take away a couple of the times where you wrote Be Vegan and put all of the different fruits and vegetables and colors because we want to spam the place with colors. All right? You got this. For everybody who's new here, my name is Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. Thanks everyone for sharing the live stream. Very much appreciate you guys for that. You guys are awesome. Let me see if there's anything that none of I got here. I've got some buttons here. Oh, I can share the live stream too. That's okay. Sorry, I don't know if I left you just now, but I just realized there's a button and I can share it over on my Facebook. So that's what I decided to do. All right. So guys, look at this little sweetie. Hmm? Why would you ever want to hurt an animal? You don't have to. So that's what we're here to talk about. So just if you're new here, I just want to show you what when you become an animal rights activist, what you should do. I have these necklaces that flip around, depending on if I'm talking on camera or in real life to somebody. And I have these little magnets that I keep with me. I'm going to leave them there because I'm going to be back to put my phone back on here to hold it up. Today we have some animal rights activists here, including my husband. He is here talking to some people. And I put some signs over here. Show you the signs that I put. I do my own little thing here, but I didn't want to go too close to the cube of truth because I want to let them do their thing. And I just had these in my bag. It's nothing special, nothing exciting. Let me just flip this around. If you guys want me to answer one of your questions, put a super chat in. The yellow ones will stay long enough for me to be able to respond to you. All right? Yeah, I'll just show you what's going on. All right, so this is where I am here in Italy. And you guys can see the signs here. What does this one say? Cow's milk is for baby cows. Are you a baby? Are you a cow? Well, no, you're not. You're not a cow. You're a grown woman or a grown man, definitely not a baby, so you don't need to hurt animals ever again. You should be drinking soy milk or oat milk, any kind of plant-based milk or just water or juice. Do not drink cow's milk ever again. I want to show you again something cool, right? So these, as you can see, these are now, they look backwards to you, right? Does that look backwards? Yeah, because everything looks backwards unless I flip the camera. So I'm going to flip the camera and let you guys see. Whoop! Some more of these for a second. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher, by the way. If you've never met me before, I'm here in Italy, and this is a cube of truth that we are looking at over there. And some people were just reading my signs here. Even though we are in Italy, I put my English signs out because this is something that some people, most people know a little bit of English. I do have some Italian posters as well. But let me show you. Let me flip this around again. All right, so here we have plants have protein, be vegan. Plants have protein. You don't have to eat animals. Not being vegan is never nice. Be vegan, be nice. And stop being racist towards animals. Don't enslave them. Animals are not here for us to eat, wear, or use. Animals are here for their own reasons. Now, let me flip this around again. Remember I said that at the back of my phone there's a magnet? So the cool thing is that you see this here. I think my phone is going to be able to stay and just cling onto that. So when you guys are vegan animal rights activists and you are doing something live and you need a rest for your hand, you can just stick your phone on anything that's metal. Let's see if it'll stick, okay? So I'm gonna try to put it right here. Okay? Ready? You ready? Okay, gonna miss me? Miss me, don't worry, I'm right here. Hold on. Here we go. Putting it here. Oh no! It's sliding down. Oh, it stayed on this one part. Okay, so you can see if I sit here, this is what you guys can do. We become vegan animal rights activists. You find places that you can put your phone and you just talk about what's happening to the animals. A good idea is to start collecting a bunch of little animal friends. So when you become vegan and you want to teach about the facts, you can use your animals to explain things to people. So for example, this little pig wants to live. Unfortunately, you guys who ate meat, you already ate this little pig's mom and dad, maybe brother and sister, aunts and uncles, because a pig is 6 months old. A baby pig is 6 months. A 6 month old baby pig is bacon, is sausage, is ham, pepperoni. Can you guys think of anything else? Let me have a look at what's going on here. Okay, so we got some people here who are spamming things that I'm gonna ban you forever, some of you guys, okay? Because you're just here just trying to cause trouble for no reason. It's better if you just go somewhere else. And I know you feel guilty eating animals. I get it. I just banned 3 of you. So you guys think that everyone's seeing your comments, but we actually aren't. Thank you to the person writing Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Somebody's name is Jace Fun. Yes, big hug for you, Jay. Thanks for helping the animals. Here you go. Mwah. Clap. Good. All right, so I'm going to go and pick this up again. I'm going to go back over there and show you what's happening. Go up here. Thanks for writing in the comments, guys. Let me read what you guys are writing. Nice people. Happy Vegan Declaration Day, says Caesar or something. Um, Thank you. That's amazing. Okay, let's put this person in a timeout here for a second. All right, so as I was saying, this is my husband over here. This guy here is my husband, and he is an animal rights activist like me. And what he's doing today is he is talking to people here in Italy. He speaks Italian, and they're looking at the footage of what's happening on the screen there. Just in front of my husband is a screen. They're showing what happens to different animals that you guys eat, showing what happens to the cows, how they are forced to be pregnant, how their babies are taken away. And they're also showing what's happening to the pigs, dogs, dogs barking and upset. What do you think the dog's upset about? Usually dogs don't get upset seeing people. They usually get upset seeing other dogs. Have you guys noticed that? All right, we have 12 more minutes of the live stream, guys. Let me just have a look at what you guys are writing. If you have a super chat that you want to put in, if something you want to say something to me, yeah, sure enough, I'll take you. Let's see. So don't eat dogs, guys. Let's look. There we go. So we've got these dogs are getting excited, upset because this other dog just walked by. How dare this dog walk by? Look at that. Okay, so the more people that are watching, I'll give you another tip. Give you another tip, okay? If you're outside and you're trying to do animal rights activism and you want to draw attention to the screens, get a few friends to just stand there and look at them. People always want to look at what other people are looking at. So you see here, before there weren't that many people, my husband stands in front of the screen. They see me here broadcasting, so they're like, "Ooh, what's going on? Something cool must be going on." So now the lady in the, oh, you can't see actually, the lady in the red pants is stopped. Just making sure you're not going to fall, because now you're on the round pole with the little magnets underneath. So we actually have quite a few people. Hold on, let me fix this. Can I put you here for a sec? Little cutie? Okay, hold on. I'm going to try to fix this. So I'm fixing the little magnets on the pole here. I have these 2 little magnets. I'm going to try to put you on there so that you don't fall. Good luck. There. Okay. So as I was saying, my husband is over there. He's, oh, now is he off the screen, or maybe can you see him? Hold on. I have all these things, these decoration things on my screen that I don't want. Anyway, come on. Okay, so my husband is right there, and there's a lady in red pants, and they are talking to everybody about what's happening with the animals. So there's a specific list of questions that they ask people, such as, do you believe in exploitation? And people usually say, no, of course not. Do you believe in enslaving animals? Do you know the definition of vegan? And they ask them things like that. And eventually, they tell them, is it okay? They look at what's happening to the footage, and people are often crying looking at the footage. That's how sad it is. They get pretty emotional. Let me see what you guys are writing here. To somebody named Project 2, I'm going to put you, I'm going to hide you from the channel. You're going to get a 24-hour timeout for what you're writing. Okay, you're hurting the animals by writing mean stuff about them. Let's see what else is being written though. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. Hey, Jose Fun or Jose Fun. Good. Plants have protein. Exactly. That's a great one. Keep on spamming that. That teaches somebody something. When you come to an animal rights activist live, do that. Okay. Another person's writing. Strive to be as vegan as possible. Exactly. These are great comments. These are things that I have said that you can keep on teaching. Then we have Tinsley. Tinsley wrote, be vegan, be vegan, like a million times. That's great. Tinsley, you know what you can do? Maybe in between each one of them, put some hearts or some broccoli or maybe a little cow or pig emoji so that it decorates it. I like to see lots of color. You guys know I like colorful things. Let's see who else is writing something. Caesar Black is posting some cucumbers here. I see some potatoes. I see some mushrooms. Yes, pretzels are vegan. That's right. Exactly. Pretzels don't typically have any egg in them. They also don't have any other animal products like milk. So good job. Keep spamming all that. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's getting crazy. Guys, I want you to do this every time you see me live, okay? We've got Tinsley here writing, be vegan, and all this different, got corn, broccoli, carrots. Excellent. Really good. Alexander says, can I tell you something? Yes, you can tell me something. If you absolutely want to tell me, put it in a super chat. It's going to freeze on the screen and I'll be able to read it, okay? Okay, somebody wants me to say hi to Emily. Hi, Emily. Emily, are you vegan yet? Look at this. All good people must strive to be vegan. All good people must strive to be vegan, not violent. Don't hurt anyone. Look at this little cutie. Hey, thanks a lot, guys, for pressing like on the channel. Somebody says, where do you get the toys? Okay, Kelly. Um, these little guys, actually, I'm the magnet lady. They have little magnets on their paws, but that's just an accident. I got these at a dollar store about maybe 12 years ago. I'm very careful with my things. I don't just throw them around. Pretty careful with them. I wash them very gently in little soap water whenever they get dirty. And if they have an injury, I repair them, right? Little cutie. But I'll show you how this one clings to this pole. And I could not find them again after that, by the way. I looked many times and I couldn't find them in the dollar store. Let me flip this around. Okay, so for you guys who are new here, this is where we are. This is my husband right here. He's out there teaching what's happening on the screen. And this is another animal rights activist here. Her name is Mary, Marina, and she's talking to these two people about what's happening. And then we have people here holding the screens. This poor cow here. Look at all of these animals in this truck being taken away. You see that? They don't want to die. They don't want to die. They want to live. We have here somebody, another screen showing what's actually happening. It's much better. It's easier to see when it is a little bit more cloudy outside, not so much sun shining directly on the screens. Let me just flip this over again. Okay, I was showing you how this little one is magnetic, right? You guys were asking me. So here's the pole I was using before to put my camera on. I had my two little magnets here. And this is magnetic. Little sweetheart, put you here. You see? There we go. Cute, right? So I have a lot of these little guys. And when you have, what you should do as an animal rights activist is Start collecting as many of these little animals as you can. When you do your live streams, you will be able to talk about the different animals and say what happens. Plus, it grabs people's attention when they're watching a live. They're like, oh, there's a cute little pig. Somebody wrote, I eat broccoli. Yes, it's good. Yes. Okay, but remember, being vegan is not about eating broccoli per se. Being vegan is a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. We don't eat animals. We don't steal from them either. Okay, just to be clear. Now, I do love it when you spam all of the different fruits and veggies because they're so colorful. And I really do appreciate. Oh, this is backwards again, guys. You have to tell me. There we go. All right. Let me see. Um, okay, let me just. Somebody just wrote something mean, so you're going to go in a timeout as well. Put you in a 24-hour timeout. You'll be able to see your comments, but others won't. Write something positive to help the animals. Okay. What else do we have here? Somebody says plants don't feel pain, they don't have a brain. Oh, you know my song. Hey, Bay Area, California. Good job. You wrote plants don't feel pain, they don't have a brain, they don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart. You know where to start. Don't take too long. Be vegan from now on. I know you couldn't write the whole thing because they only let you have 200 characters, right? Big clap for you. Thank you, vegan animal rights activists, for helping us here today. Thank you, everyone who's sharing the live stream. We only have 2 minutes left, actually, and then I'm going to take a little break for my voice because I've been talking for an hour. Thank you, everybody who's writing Strive to be Vegan. Thank you, guys. You're a great vegan team. So proud of you guys. Remember, when somebody comes out as a vegan in the world to you, whether it's an aunt, an uncle, or anybody, when they come out as a vegan, give them a big hug. Tell them you're proud of them. Make them feel welcome into the vegan club. Okay? Yeah, you love being vegan, says Dark Breaker. Good. I'm so proud of you for being here. Somebody named Tinsley writes, can I tell you something? Yes, you can, but I'm leaving soon, so you're going to have to put it in a super chat. It's going to stay on the screen, and I'll be able to read it. All right. So somebody named Tisha says that she doesn't care, but clearly you do. Otherwise, why would you be here? You're so funny. You don't think that everyone can see through that? You're like, no one cares. But meanwhile, you're like this, right? So silly. Vegans know. Vegans know that you guys want to be vegan. You're just a bit nervous, but you can do it. Okay, let's go around here and flip this over again and show what's happening. Upside down, I don't want to be the right way round. I find paradise ground. Very hard to see the screen in the daylight. This is how the pigs are killed in gas chambers. It's extremely sad. We have no right to do this to animals. If you wouldn't eat a dog, don't eat anyone. If you wouldn't eat a cat, don't eat a pig. If you wouldn't eat a dog, don't eat a cow. All right, guys. End of the live stream. Thanks to everybody who came and participated. Remember, all good people must strive to be as vegan as possible. If you want to be considered a good person on this planet, you must be vegan. Okay? All right, I'll see you guys in the next live stream, okay? And don't forget to watch the documentary called Dominion, which is what's being shown on the screens over here. Dominion Movement on YouTube. It's free. Okay? Bye, guys. Bye. Love you.